A full house. A full house inside Hotel Tango Studio 92 here. And Sierra Ferrell, welcome. Thank you so much for doing this with us today.
Thank you so much. Yeah, me and the gang are really happy to be here. We obviously didn't have to travel too far, but I ended up driving last night in the snow. Well, I didn't do the driving. I got to just hang out, but it's still dangerous, and it was keeps you living on the edge a little.
Well, okay, so compared to some of the super fans we have in this room, and it is a packed house, you might consider me late to the party when I say that the first time I heard your name was 2 years ago, and I'm going to try to make you guess who I heard it from. I'll give you his first name, Todd
Snyder.
Todd Snyder, that's right. So I did this interview with Todd Snyder. He was going to play the Vogue, which is a great venue that we have here in town in Broad Ripple. And I asked him, I said, who do you think is the next big thing in your world, the world of, like Americana music? And without any hesitation, he said Sierra Ferrell. And so that was the first time I had heard your name. And then he went on to kind of, and I want you to corroborate this, he went on to kind of take credit for discovering you. How close is that to the truth?
I think that's a man thing.
Is that a man thing?
Yeah, there's quite a few men in my life who tried to be like, well, I discovered her. It's like, you've met me and I'm just existing. But I am thankful for his friendship and getting to meet him and hearing his amazing stories. The shows are wonderful.
Yeah, he's something else. But I'm glad that you could set the record straight here in Hotel Tango Studio 92. Yeah. All right. Well, okay. So another thing I saw as I was, looking up stuff about you, I looked at setlist.fm, and the very first show that's listed there was a 2011 show in Bloomington, Indiana. Is that true?
I mean, that checks out.
Really? Okay. 2011 at the Bluebird. That was chronologically your very first show on setlist.fm. Was anybody here at that show for a chance?
Was it with Nate? Who was there? Was it just me alone? Who was there?
You played the Bluebird later than that. 2011 would have been too early.
This said 2011, and it could be a mistake. I don't know. I'm trying to set the record straight on all these things that I found.
Well, I like back in the day, I was like kind of just floating and trying to book my own shows and stuff. But now, I have a crew, just like how like a lot of people kind of build with that.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that anymore.
I don't have to worry about it anymore. Phew, that side of my brain doesn't work. That's one less thing I have to stress about. But I'm trying to remember. Did we play so many shows? Yeah, I thought you meant like that was your 211th show that year.
No. That was
and I was like, well, that checks out.
Quite a few last year. And another thing I saw on there was no West Virginia shows on setlist.fm anyway.
Well, it's probably my bookers just pushing. They're just leaning on them.
West Virginia being your home state. I'm sure you've played there a few times, but
yeah, I was just there. I was just there. I just did this benefit show. It was really honestly a hangout for people to grieve over how we get treated by society and our government and how we don't have clean water in West Virginia. And of course that's not the only place that doesn't have clean water. There's so much unclean water all over the world and in the U.S. But the thing is like here we have the technology to not have to deal with that situation. But as we all know, that's not where the money is. So us normal people out here living everyday lives have to deal with the repercussions of their decisions. So
I appreciate you bringing that up. Actually, a friend of mine grew up near Parkersburg, West Virginia, and ended up with cancer in his late teens as a result of the dirty water around there. So yeah, thank you for doing that and bringing that to their attention. Let's hear some more songs. And tonight, as I understand it, it's going to be an evening with Sierra Ferrell for the first Rock to Read show of 2024. Thank you so much for coming out. Let's hear a little more. Sierra Ferrell in Hotel Tango Studio 92.
We're going to do a song from the new record that's going to be coming out, and here's Lighthouse for you.